It's a 12-hour course geared towards women's self-defense, really geared towards rape, aggression, and defense is what it comes down to.
The Purdue Police Department offers women peace of mind when walking alone in the form of a 3-day rape, aggression, defense class. Sergeant John Getz says the class lets women test their strength.
It becomes very physical. We push all the tables back in our large conference room, and we teach them some very specific self-defense techniques that are geared towards a female's physique.
On the last night of class, women get to use the techniques they learned in real-life scenarios.
It really amps up by the end of simulation night, and we try and make it as realistic as possible. By the end of that, there's usually really good self-confidence building that happens among the class.
For some women, this is their first time taking a self-defense course.
I just wanted to learn. I had never done anything like this before.
Unlike Shanika Lawson, who has now completed the class 3 times.
This is my 3rd time through aggression night, and every time I come, I learn something different about myself.
Rad is not just about learning to defend, it's about becoming aware as well.
The course teaches 90% of self-defense is self-awareness.
Sergeant Bosch is the second Rad instructor and gives these tips to women on campus.
Trying to avoid areas where you know are dangerous or where you know bad things happen. Try and stay in areas where there's lots of people, because generally where there's lots of people, there's a lot more people to come to your aid, and there's a lot more witnesses, and people don't want to commit crimes in that type of environment.
Lawson follows these tips, as well as being aware of her surroundings on her early morning walks to the gym.
I walk to the gym from my office alone. It's dark, I'm carrying my bag. I'm always on the phone, like chatting to someone, looking around. If I hear footsteps, I sort of kind of angle as I'm walking, and it helps you become a lot more aware of your surroundings. You know that there's a car coming up the road behind you. You know that if you no longer hear that car, you might want to glance over your shoulder to see if it's stopped, or to see if it's like slowly, parking somewhere and someone is getting out.
Rad instructors asked how many women carried mace. Over 60% of the class said they did. Many women carry mace, but Rad instructors say this may not be enough. Awareness is key. Knowing where emergency boxes like this are on campus may help you in an attack.
There's all sorts of safety preparations made on campus, lighting, the emergency telephone service boxes, random patrols of police officers. There's a lot of things that are here to help keep people safe.
Well, I don't think that it's something that we need specifically at Purdue's campus. I think it's something that we need just generally as a society. Unfortunately, we live in a world where people make poor decisions. Bad things happen. We want women to feel empowered to go about their days.
And after simulation night, Lawson definitely feels like she has the power.
Never realize how strong you are until you see these grown men like doubling over, even with all of the pads on. You feel kind of good about yourself, like you're a pro wrestler in training.
If we can keep one person safe out of all the classes we do, if we can have them avoid being assaulted, avoid being attacked, avoid having their property stolen, I mean, these classes are well worth it.
The next class is held at the Lafayette Police Department October 7th, 8th, and 9th. More information can be found on their website. This is Ellie Thalls reporting for Fast Track.